Good afternoon, everyone. So today I am going to start a new topic, partial differentiation. So you must have learned differentiations or derivative of functions. So what is the meaning of partial differentiation, or why we use or apply partial differentiation? Before, when you were doing derivatives or finding derivatives, that time we were having a function which is depending upon one variable. Now here, when we talk about partial derivatives, our function can depend on 2 or 3 variables. So this function you can say, we can take one example. Let f be a function of x and y. So we will denote it by z. So finding its derivative. Now we cannot differentiate it like we were differentiating previously, because now we have 2 variables on which our function depending upon. So we have to think about which is the variable when we are differentiating and which one we are treating as a constant. Now it comes, the idea of partial derivative comes. Means we will differentiate our function with respect to, say, x, one variable, and then keeping another variable as a constant. So another variable is y here. So you can say differentiating differentiating this function f, differentiating function f or z with respect to x, keeping y constant. Then this is denoted by the derivative of f with respect to x when y is constant is denoted by del f del x or del z del x or f in the subscript fx function of y. So now this is your first derivative of the function with respect to x. So here you can see these delta or del notation are used for partial derivative. Before, in the normal differentiation, when your function was a function of one variable, I should say z, or y was a function of one variable, then the derivative of y with respect to x was dy by dx or dfx dx. So this was denoted by d. But now here, as we are talking about partial derivative, so we use this symbol del. So same way, there is space here. I will grab it that for later. Similarly, the derivative of f with respect to y means keeping x is constant can be written as delta f delta y or delta z delta y or fy xy or in short fy. So these are the only notation how we will denote it. When I will take one example, it will be more clear to you, and as I said, one variable we will treat as constant, and with respect to another variable we will do our differentiation. So let's take one example. Find zx, zy, zxy, zyx for the function z is sine x square plus y plus 2. Okay, it is also very easy as your differentiation thing. The easy thing is here that one variable you will treat as constant. You need not to worry about that we are having two variables, because we are doing differentiation one by one with respect to one variable, then with respect to another variable. And with respect to one variable, when we are differentiating, another variable we are treating as a constant. So what is the role of constant, or how we will differentiate constant, or what is the differentiation of constant, you all know. That's 0. Okay? So better here, let's see, first find out zx. So zx means, I should write it sometimes I read this, for differentiating with respect to x partially. Now we will say differentiating with respect to x partially means x we are taking as a variable and y as a constant. So now this will be your delta z delta x, that will be del x sine x square plus y plus differentiation of 2 with respect to with respect to x or with respect to y, that will be 0. Okay? Now what is going to happen here? This is your differentiation with respect to x only. Y we will treat y as a constant. So that's your right hand side when you will differentiate it with respect to x. Now let's make a substitution, because I don't know whether you can do without substitution. So this expression you have delta z delta x is equal to del x sine x square plus y. So if we let x square plus y equals to u, one new variable we assign x square plus y is equal to u. Okay? Then we can write it here del x sine u. So as we introduce u here, okay, as we introduce u here, so we need the derivative with respect to u. So what we will do, we will divide and multiply by this thing. We'll divide by del u, we will multiply by del u and divide by del u. Okay? Now, interchanging their position. So this will be del u sine u del x. Later you could do it very fast because this is the beginning question, that's why I am elaborating it and taking all the steps. Later you can do it fast in the sense of direct. Now differentiation of sine u is cos u. So you will write cos u del u del x. Now putting back the value of u. So that will be cos x square plus y and then del x. Now this was your x square plus y. Understand everyone? This was our u. So at the place of u, we are now putting x square plus y. And I think you all know the differentiation of this thing. Just think, this is, you are differentiating with respect to x. Y is a constant. What will be the derivative? 2x. Okay, that's it. That's why I told you partial differentiation is more easier than the total differentiation. It seems that we are dealing with many variables, but we are dealing with many variables one by one. Cos x square plus y, and this will be 2x, that's all. Or you can write it more proper way, cos x square plus y. That is your delta z delta x or zx. Exactly on the same lines we will do y without showing you these substitution. I know that you also know. Okay? So you can do it quickly. Zy will be delta z delta y. How? Our z was sine x square plus y. So delta z delta y will be just differentiated with respect to y. Okay. Now I am asking you, if you want to differentiate this thing with respect to y, what you will get? Say this is u. So sine u will be cos u. And then further the differentiation of x square plus y with respect to y will be 1. So you can write, or if you don't understand, I will just write it one more time. Del y sine, instead of u we can write v. Del y sin v del v on del v, and then interchanging these del y sin v delta y, and sin v will be cos v, and del y v. Now we will put the value of v. This is cos v. So v was x square plus y. Del y x square plus y. This is our rightmost term. What will be the differentiation of this with respect to y? X is our constant. So this will be 0 plus 1. That is 1. So you will write 1. So that's your answer. Cos x square plus y. So you learned one example on partial differentiation. But why we are doing partial differentiation? Because before what you learned differentiation of a function of one variable. But in real life or in some practical problems, you are not only having a function depending on only one variable. There may be case of your function can depend on more than one variable, two variable or three variable. So how you will treat them or how you will check the behavior of that function means how this function is varying with respect to other variables on which it is depending. That's why we are learning partial differentiation. And why it is called partial differentiation? Because we have many variables, but we will differentiate our function with respect to one variable partially and leaving other variables as constant. That's the only thing. Otherwise, all differentiation rules will be the same. Means the formula for differentiation of sin x will be cos x, derivative of cos x will be minus sin x. Same thing will be there, quotient rule will be there, product rule will be there, function of function will be there, everything will be the same. The only thing is our treatment that only one variable will be differentiated with respect to one variable, our function will be differentiated and another variable will be treated as a constant. Yes, so these things are still left here. Zxy and Zyx. These are you can call as higher derivative. Means one more time we are doing differentiation. That's also exactly on the same lines we can move. Now derivatives of higher order. Taking the same example, the example was z is equal to for z is equal to sin x square plus y, or instead of sin you can take cos, anything. Now we have to find out z x y. So this is actually what zxy is your del x and del y, or delta square one more thing. Z will be here. Yes. Delta square Z upon delta X delta Y. So what we are doing here, first we are differentiating with respect to Y and then differentiating with respect to X. You just check what you got here already. We have del Z, del Y was how much? That was your result, cos x square plus y. Okay? What we have to find out? Z, x, y means first differentiate with respect to y, then differentiate with respect to x. So first differentiating with respect to y is there, and now we have to differentiate it with respect to x. So we will use this result here. That was your del z, del y. This result we will use. Delta z delta y is equal to cos x square plus y. Now del differentiating with respect to x partially. Differentiating with respect to x partially means del x, delta z, delta y, and in the right hand side it is easy to do it quickly. I hope you have already copied it. So check this one. Cos x square plus y. Differentiation of cos x square plus y with respect to x. Now we are not going to put any u or v. No substitution. I understand, you understand it. So anyone of you can tell me what will be the derivative of cos x square plus y with respect to x? Anyone of you will try? Yes. Cos will be sine, yes. Okay, I am writing it. Let me you have to tell me whether I am writing it right or wrong. Sine x square plus y dot 2x. Is it correct? Say yes or no. At least this we can listen louder. No. So what will be correct? Put a negative sign. Please don't forget to putting negative sign. This is the differentiation of cos. So cos will give you negative times sine. Okay, for those who could not understand, you also try to do like this instead of putting u and v. Because if you are feeling difficulty doing like this, you will feel more difficulty taking substitution u or v. So you just think this is cos of something. So that will be minus sine of that something. But because this is not only x, this is something, that something will again differentiated with respect to x. Okay, if you will do like this, you will understand. You will elaborate, I think it will become difficult for you. That's it. So this was your delta square z delta x delta y, or you can write it as zxy. Similarly, you can find z, y, x. What we have to do now? What we will do now? We will differentiate with respect to x first, then y. Okay? You want to do, you can do it. I'm trying to write answer directly. You try to do it yourself.